Hello all, welcome to another quick learning. Today I'm going to be going over hierarchies and grouping in Tableau. So you can see I'm connected to the orders sample superstore data source that's included with Tableau. I got my measures and my dimensions, and then I've got a blank slate here. So you use a hierarchy when you've basically got a more broadly defined characteristic that goes down to a more narrowly defined characteristic. It's probably easier to explain with an example. So I'm going to create a hierarchy, and I'm going to start with country. So it's going to be a geographical hierarchy. So if I go ahead and right click that, then if I go to hierarchy, I just go create hierarchy, and I can give it a name. We'll call it geographical. Click OK. So it starts out with country in there. So what's the next level I want to be down? I'm going to say region. So I'm just going to click and I'm going to drag that up. And you can see when it puts that line below country, then I can release it. So now it's going to go from country to region. And now I want even further down, I want to put state. So I'll grab and drag that as well. So now it's going country, region to state. And I'll even put city down here as well. Actually, I tried to create one there. There we go. Now if I drag country in, you can see in this data set it only has United States, but when you hover over it, or you'll see also this plus sign here, if you click that, it will go down to region, and you can go down to state, and you can go down to city. And actually I'll put in one more. There's also a postal code, and then you can go to postal code. So cities like Chicago may have more than one postal code. And again, I can zoom up by just hitting the negative sign there when it's hovered over. So this is an easy way to allow for your users to easily drill down with predefined hierarchies. That makes sense. So we've got that. The other thing you can do is you can create custom groupings of data. So let's look at the categories. I'm going to go to a new sheet here. Let's look at our categories. Not very interesting. Let's go to our subcategories here. So what if we wanted to combine some of these things into a defined group? So let's say furnishings and bookcases and chairs and things we want to group together. So we'd go to subcategories, and then we're going to go ahead and go create group. So now we can name this whatever we want. Subcategory groupings. And then we just go ahead and start creating our groups. So let's say we wanted chairs, bookcase, furnishings. We'll group this all into furniture. And then, we've got copiers, machines, phones, appliances. We'll call this machines, etc. So you can do all these different groupings, and I can even take table up here if I forgot it, put it in there. If you need to ungroup, you just take it and pull it out. So it's pretty simple. And then I can name these groups like I did there, and then if I just click OK, now if I do this subgrouping above this, you'll see I've got this custom-made grouping to go with this subcategory. Alright, those are two little tips there to create your own hierarchy, so users can drill up and down, and also be able to create your own groups to organize your data in a more customized way. Thank you very much.